Hello and welcome to your Rochester Rundown for the week ending September 16th. Let's get right to it. A social media threat prompted a lockdown at Rochester General Hospital Wednesday and a shelter-in-place alert in an East Rochester neighborhood. It began overnight when the FBI alerted Rochester police to a live stream video of a suicidal man in East Rochester. Police say the information they received indicated a possible threat to RGH and a list of employees. When officers entered the home where the threat originated, investigators say they found a dead man along with what appeared to be a tripwire attached to a long gun, which was pointed at the front door. Both scenes were cleared by the afternoon. The prosecution rested its case Thursday in the trial of James Krausneck. He's accused of murdering his wife, Kathy, with an axe at their Brighton home in 1982. This week, the jury heard from world-renowned forensic pathologist Dr. Michael Baden, who testified Kathy likely died before James left for work. The defense says this trial could potentially go to the jury by the end of next week. The Monroe County Clerk's office is part of a criminal investigation into some $32,000 in stolen funds. This involved checks homeowners send in when they're done paying off their home. Monroe County Clerk Jamie Romeo says they're looking into 16 separate incidents of theft where checks were stolen, altered, and cashed. There will be no penalties or late fees for the victims. RG&E has been fined $900,000 for poor billing service. It's part of an ongoing investigation by state regulators. Since February, customers have been complaining about high bills and about not getting an adequate explanation from company representatives. RG&E has blamed the unusually high bills on a green energy solar program that customers were enrolled in, along with the pandemic, rising energy costs, and staffing shortages. Governor Kathy Hochul declared a state disaster emergency Friday in response to the spread of polio. The declaration will allow EMS workers, midwives, and pharmacists to administer polio vaccines. It allows doctors to issue standing orders for the vaccine. The emergency runs through October 9th. And former Governor Andrew Cuomo has filed an ethics complaint against State Attorney General Letitia James and two of her assistants. Cuomo accuses the Attorney General of violating conduct rules in her investigation into allegations of sexual harassment brought against Cuomo by 11 women. James responded, saying she and her assistants, quote, hold themselves to the highest ethical standards. And Wegmans announced this week they will be discontinuing their SCAN app due to financial losses. The SCAN app is a smartphone application that allows customers to scan their own groceries as they shop, avoiding long checkout lines. It was originally created during the pandemic to offer a contactless shopping experience. Store officials say Wegmans is pulling the plug due to shoplifting issues. Well, that's all for this week. We'll see you next Friday.